So this is a breakup scene um with I'm Jen, this is my partner Michael. I'm breaking up with him because
Don't tell
someone
us
pointed
why.
out.
Don't tell us
Oh,
why yet,
sure.
but
Yeah,
for a very
sure.
specific reason.
For a very specific reason,
Uh-huh.
and I just can't see my way past it.
Okay. The first thing I would ask you to do is drop in your parallel when you've been in a situation like this, when you're about to break up with somebody and you're about to do it. Now, we're going to start. Relax your face. You're going to try to be nice. Let this person down easy. Action. But why? I don't understand. Like I thought it was going so well. What was it something that I did?
No, no. It's hard to explain.
Well, tell me, Jen. I mean, for God's sake, I mean, you owe me that much.
You look like a magician, Michael. All right, I'm sorry. You do. And I didn't notice at first, but someone mentioned it to me, and I can't get it out of my head. It's driving me mad.
But I'm not a magician.
I know. That's why it's bad that you do.
What? I mean, what is it exactly about me?
Everything. There is nothing about you that doesn't look like a magician. It's everything. Don't you see it? Don't you look in the mirror every morning and think, Jesus Christ, I look like a magician? Well, you should. I would if I looked like a beardy magician-y man. I'm just trying to help you, Michael.
So it's because of that?
I don't see any way past it. It's weird. It's weird for me. I'm sorry.
Well, no, wait. Maybe we can think of something. Like, what if I actually learned some magic tricks?
What do you mean?
Well, perhaps if I learned some tricks, it wouldn't feel so strange that I look like a magician.
You know, you'd have to learn a lot of tricks. I mean, you would basically have to be a magician. Do you really want to make that kind of commitment? I have the sides on my iPad and I was like looking for punchlines and like doing the thing you were saying about
Yeah, so
like
where's your first
making
joke?
the slash.
Where's the
Uh,
slash? First one.
Slash is right before it's hard to explain because
Okay,
I
so
think
it's.
it's a
Mhm,
physical comedy moment of like I look at him, the camera's like looks at him, the camera's like he looks like,
mhm.
and then it's like it's obvious, but it's I say it's hard to explain, so it's playing
Okay,
that
so you're
opposite.
saying the pause is like, no, no, pause. It's hard to explain.
Yes.
Okay, now here's my suggestion to you.
Hmm.
When we have a big joke, the big joke
Yeah.
is you look like a magician, Michael, right?
Yes.
That's your big
Yeah.
punchline.
Yeah.
Sometimes putting a little joke before it takes away from that power. Your first joke, I think, should be right before pause. You look like a magician, Michael.
Yeah.
So don't pause on it's hard to explain
Uh-huh.
because it takes away from the power of that punchline.
Yeah.
Okay, and then at home, what you do is you think a little bit about different ways to deliver you look like a magician, Michael. It seems like you did that already.
Yeah.
And I could tell because that worked that moment. So that was good. Okay?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So that's the first joke. Where's your second joke?
That's why it's not good that you look like one.
Perfect. All right. So it goes pause, you look like a magician, Michael, and then playing
I
off of me. All
know.
right, I'm sorry, but you do. I just at first, but then someone mentioned it, and now I can't get it out of my head. It's driving me mad, but I'm not a magician. I know. Pause. That's why it's good that you look like one, right?
Yeah.
That's what you mean, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, and then what is it exactly about me? What? What's the next joke?
Um, uh, I I think it's the weirdy magician-y man, because
Mhm.
especially if we're like talking about, you know, little like there's a little bit of there's humor in what she's saying of
Mhm.
like, don't you wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and think, Jesus Christ, I look like a magician?
That's
Like it's
absolutely. I mean,
funny.
there are times that it's going to go jokes all the time.
Yeah.
Always. I mean, sometimes you can have three jokes in a period of 10 seconds. And you're going to start watching movies and TV shows, and it's going to ruin them for you because you'll be like,
Yeah.
I keep thinking about it. I was talking to Nick about that a little bit, but eventually you'll turn it off, but you're going to start to see it, and then it's going to help you at
Mhm.
parties when you're with friends, okay? Because you'll be like
Yeah.
hanging out, and you're going to tell a joke, and you'll be like, put a beat here. I'm telling you, it
Yeah.
literally. I mean, it's
Yeah.
crazy. Not even intentionally, but I became much more funny After I learned this shit, even though I knew I had a good sense of humor, now I knew why,
Sure.
and what was happening.
Why it
So
was funny.
it's going to
Yeah.
help you socially too, if you want. Okay.
Amazing. Sure. Yeah.
Sometimes jokes come in threes. You ever heard that before?
Yes. Yes, I have heard that
So let me
before.
explain to you how this is going to work. You see a German Shepherd, you see a Golden Retriever, then you see a giraffe.
Yeah.
Okay? The third one is the derailment, right? So that's what
Yeah.
we could do here because there are three here. If you look at this, it goes, every morning I look like a magician. That's one. Well, you should pause. I would if I was a weirdy, beardy magician man. That's two. And then the third one, well, actually, no, I'm just trying to help you, Michael. Could also be, I'm just trying to help you, Michael, like a therapist. So the third one
Yeah.
could be the giraffe. Or you could make the third one on weirdy, beardy, magician man and set it up with two
hmm
before it. What do you like?
Um, it could be it's everything and Jesus Christ, I look like a magician and weirdy beardy magician-y man.
Cool. Let's do that. Give me
Yeah,
three different
I
ways of delivering it.
of Jesus Christ, I look like magician.
Yeah, so just before you say Jesus Christ and
Okay.
go from
Don't you
don't you wake up and try
yeah.
different ways.
Don't you wake up every morning and look in the mirror and think, Jesus Christ, I look like a magician.
That's one. Give me two. A second version. That was good.
Don't you wake up every morning and look in the mirror and think, Jesus Christ, I look like a magician.
That's two. Okay, no, remember, the humor of this is seeing you be classy as you're saying all this stuff. If you get too animated, you remove that. Think of yourself as a
hmm
princess. You understand what I'm
Sure.
saying?
Yes,
You're
I
already
do.
saying colorful stuff and funny stuff, so if you behave funny and colorful, it's too much of the same thing.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah,
follow that? What I'm
I
saying?
do follow that.
Because
Yeah.
it's not as funny to see somebody wacky say wacky shit.
Yeah.
Think about Princess
Okay.
Diana saying this line compared to somebody funny looking. The
Okay.
line is doing the trick, the thing for you, is what I'm saying. It's already colorful.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like putting chocolate on top of chocolate cake and then chocolate
Yeah.
icing and then chocolate chips. Now, some of the people I say would say, "I love that. I love chocolate," but you get the idea. Okay?
Okay.
Do
Yeah.
one more version, but keep your dignity and your class. But I love the intensity that you have and the shrill, pent up tension internally. Go ahead one more time.
Don't you wake up every morning and look in the mirror and think, Jesus Christ, I look like a magician.
Okay, very nice. What's your favorite version? Number
Mm,
two. Don Richardson directed 800 television shows. He used to say there are very few directors who give you anything, and that's why he was teaching actors how to direct themselves. So this is all you're going to do.
hmm
It's what you are going to present to the director. If it's good, he'll keep or she will keep it. If not, they'll change it. But don't
Right.
rely on the director to give it to you necessarily, because they most of them don't.
I started and it's been growing and it's growing and it's like, what don't you get about it? What don't you get about it? You look
Mhm.
like a fucking magician.
Good.
And
Now,
so
if
like
you
this is the height of that. And then
So, okay, so here's the thing. If you were watching this thing and you were heightened there, you still have a bunch
yeah.
of a scene to go. Now, I'm not talking about your voice. I'm talking about
hmm
intensity wise, emotionally. So, what I'm saying to you is, and everybody's, got their own vibe on this. My belief is that a scene has a beginning, middle, and ending. And the audience is
hmm
kind of conditioned to see this, like a fireworks ceremony. We end with the
hmm
fireworks lighting up the sky. You don't end it with
Mm.
sparklers, right? Do it the same way you did it, where you do peak like you did, but don't recover internally. But why? I don't understand. I thought that it was going well. I mean, was it something that I did?
No, no. It's hard to explain.
Well, tell me, Jen. I mean, for God's sake, you owe me that much.
You look like a magician, Michael.
No, no,
All
do
right?
it again. Do it again. Don't be funny. Just let it go. Don't worry about pauses.
Okay.
Don't worry about punchlines. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. This is where you got to just trust in you.
Okay.
I've been in a
Sure.
situation where I was in a play one time and I did this thing where I had a punchline and I'm like, okay, I got to make this punchline work. And I did it and it sucked. The next night I didn't
hmm
worry about it and it just happened on its own and it was very funny. So it's
Okay.
weird with punchlines. You can't look for them now. But why? I don't understand. Like I thought it was going so well. Was it something I did?
No. No, it's hard to explain.
Well, tell me, Jen, for God's sake, give me that much.
You look like a magician. Michael,
What?
all right? I'm sorry, but you do. And I didn't notice before, but someone pointed out to me and it's stuck in my head. I can't get over it.
But I'm not a magician.
I know. That's why it's bad that you look like one.
Well, what is it exactly about me?
It's everything. It's everything. There's nothing about you that doesn't look like a magician. It's everything. Don't you see it? Don't you wake up every morning and look in the mirror and think, Jesus Christ, I look like a magician?
What?
Well, you should. I would if I looked like a weirdy, beardy, fucking magician-y man. I am just trying to help you, Michael.
It's because of that.
I don't see any way past it. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird for me. I'm sorry.
Wait, but maybe we can think of something, okay? Maybe what if I actually did some magic tricks?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, what if perhaps I learned some new tricks? Like it wouldn't feel so strange that I look like a magician. Yeah.
You'd have to learn a lot of tricks. I mean, you would basically have to become a magician. Do you really want to make that kind of commitment?
What did it feel
Yeah.
like at the time? Just tell me.
Um, I think the biggest thing I noticed here was like I was less worried about pacing.
Good.
And that's such a thing with like, I don't know, every time I hear comedy, it's like, oh, you gotta pick up your cues and you gotta go blah 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 blah. And then it was like actually listening to you
That's huge,
rather than
right?
being like, this is my cue and this is I gotta go, I gotta say my line.
Those are two really important things, okay? Because if you watch a show like The Office, they're always believable. I know it can
Totally.
be like overwhelming to learn this stuff, but I've been doing this for 40 years. And I remember when I was working with Don Richardson in his class, and he was a genius at sitcoms. Many of the sitcoms he directed were ones I watched when I was a kid. And I was watching him do this stuff, and I was like, how the fuck does he know it? How does he do it? Like, it was daunting. But it,
Yeah.
but it gets easier the more you do this, okay? It does. Ask yourself, if I saw this, would I like me?
Mm,
Okay? Because sometimes I would make choices on a punchline, and then when I reflect on it, if I saw me on camera, I'd be like, no, I don't like me there.
mm.
Like I'm coming off like too weird or aggressive, or remember, you want to watch yourself and go, I fucking like me. Even if I mean I like spending time with this person.
Like some characters aren't always meant to be liked. That's the
Oh,
thing that's kind of in my head of like
hang on, I want to
we're
define
seeing
likable.
yeah.
Likable
Yeah.
means not that you're nice. Likable means I
Yeah.
want to spend time watching you. That's it.
Hmm.